yourself. Don't compare yourself. These aren't even real. They're an optical illusion. So yes, sure. I'm a funny space on the internet, and I don't want to contribute to what I call like before and after culture, which the pressure that women face to always be doing more to be hot. And I actually hate that so much because it's never enough, is it? Never enough. But at the same time, I got a message the other day, and a woman said, like, thank you for showing what women look like without filler, without diva. I did not mean to boozle. I do have filler. A conservative amount. And so I reach my impasse. Not wanting to talk too much about aesthetic treatments because I don't want women to feel like they need them to be beautiful or anything. But then at the same time, wanting to be transparent and open about the fact that I don't look like this naturally. This is not effortless. Quite a bit of effort, huh? Quite a bit of effort, if I do say so myself, my good sir. This is my skin in 2020, I think, like before I was a content creator and before, frankly, I had access to resources for my skin. Number one thing that has changed my skin is I do quarterly laser treatments called like Moxie laser. My man Aki on the Upper East Side, who's also a good friend of mine, he just burns off the top layer of my face. A facial at least once a month, sometimes twice a month, and she just clears all my blackheads and does all this stuff, which has been so helpful. Clearing up my acne has been like just so much work. And look at me doing the number one thing you shouldn't do, drinking a sweet treat. I gotta stop, but I won't. I've always had big, juicy lips. I wanted to like balance out the symmetry of my lips. And so, yeah, again, Aki on the Upper East Side filled my top lip. But the number one thing that I told him is I was like, I don't want to be hitting him with one of these. Filler blindness is a thing. Some of us starting to look embalmed. We gotta stop. But at the same time, I do think it's possible to have a conservative amount of filler, that looks nice. I used to have more Botox. I dialed that way back because I was like, wait, I want my face to move, increase. I do have a small amount of Botox, and like I have a brow lift. Like I look around here. I've had my teeth straightened 3 times orthodontically. Don't ask me why, I just hate wearing a retainer. But you know what? Recently, I still don't wear my retainer, and they just, in the last 2 years, my teeth just stopped shifting. Are there any dentists that can explain why that happened? Boobs. Floating devices. Fake. Whenever I have someone comment on one of my photos or videos, and they're like, how are your boobs just sitting like that? I'm always happy to set the record straight. Don't you dare compare yourself! Don't compare yourself! These aren't even real! They're an optical illusion! I got them like a decade ago, when I was 19, 20 maybe. Conclusion, that's about it. You are so regal. This is a natural beauty right here. And you haven't had your ears done, you swear. Crazy. I think that you have a right to live in the body you want to live in the skin that you want to live in. And I think you have a right to want to look your best. But please do not compare yourself to the people you see in the industry, online, TV and film. It's a lot of effort and time, and in a lot of cases, a lot of things that people are not telling you that they're having done to maintain a certain aesthetic. I love you guys. I hope that my transparency in any way is helpful. Love you.